Hello guys, and welcome to another day with Zimaleta. In today's video I'm going to be messing with my Sprinter, the ABS sensors on the back with my 2006 Sprinter, not my 2012 that's in the back here. This is still waiting for a project of its own. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. So far I have removed the wheel. This is the code I'm getting for the ABS sensors. It's right over here in the back, guys. In the ABS sensor, it's right there. I know a lot of you guys might say that's not ABS sensor, it's a speed sensor, but I call them ABS sensors because when you go to buy them, that's what the name is going to be, ABS on speed sensors. So what I'm going to do next, guys, is unbolt on these 18mm bolts here, that one and one at the bottom, and I'm going to try to remove the brakes and stuff like that. Inspect the brakes. You know, if I need like a new set of brakes, I could head and install them, but it wasn't too long ago when I actually installed these brakes, so they might be good. I can see one pad, I know that one is good, cannot see that other one, but once I remove it I'll be able to see it. But my main thing is to go ahead and remove the rotor, and to do that I'll need to actually remove that and then, you know, pop it out of there, and we're gonna try to get the ABS sensor out of there and see. Maybe it's just dirty, guys. Maybe you just need to clean it up and reset the code, and so in order to remove this 18mm bolts, I'm going to be using my Craftsman set. It looks like this here. I put it on the bolt there, and I just basically do this, and that's actually going to remove it a lot easier. If you guys want, I'm going to list a link for you to get these tools. I know a lot of you guys been asking me just to include some affiliate links for the tools that you're using, because you might be interested in actually picking something up like that. Also, if I could find ABS sensors, I'm going to include those links for you guys as well if you need them. So anyways, guys, the brake caliper is all out together the way it's supposed to be. I was going to try to make a video how like this removes, but guys, as soon as I remove the two bolts, it just slides right off. So it's a piece of cake to remove it. Maybe yours hasn't been removed in a while, then you're gonna need to like knock it with a hammer, you know, like over here. Just make sure you place some kind of like wooden block for you to do that. As you can tell, my rotors are really nice and clean. I replaced these things recently this year, and same thing that goes for my brakes. I could see they are still doing pretty good. They're not like wore out yet, so I'm gonna continue using these brakes. So now it's actually time to go ahead and actually undo that bolt. In case you guys are wondering, this is a size 50 Torx set. It goes in there kind of tight. The 47, well, this is actually a 55, but a 47 went in here like nice and easy. I decided to use like a tight fit because, you know, I want to keep it from stripping. This is a Leslie set. You can't really see it, but it's made in USA. They do have a lifetime warranty on these Torx here. Got them at Craftsman store a while back. And when they strip out, because they do strip out, guys, you know, it's a weak metal, you know, stuff gets stuck and these teeth get broken. Craftsman actually traded these things in, no problem. I actually took it to a parts store that sold these set, and they also replaced a couple for me, so that's a good thing. So to remove this, I'm gonna give this a few knocks in there, and basically use, you know, just a regular wrench, by gear wrench to try to guys, only this year I actually removed that bolt, but already it was actually feeling kind of stuck. I didn't have to use any liquid this time. I'm able to remove it, but guys, I had to actually remove my wrench, give it a few knocks, kind of like acting like an impact type of a hammer, and basically it allowed, you know, it to get loose, and then I still have to kind of give my hammer just a little bit of knocks here. So let's get it. The bolt is out. Obviously it's got some blue Loctite on there, you know. I took it out. This should slip off. Obviously it's not gonna slip off. I'll have to knock it with the hammer, you know, in various places, using a wooden block so that I don't damage my rim, I mean my rotor. After using like a 2x4 here to try to place it against it at various type of places and bang on it, you can kind of see some of the 2x4s. Guys, it is still very stuck on here, so I'm gonna use like a PB blaster to put around the ring over there, because I think this is mainly where it's getting stuck. I'm just gonna put some inside as well. After knocking at these places like right here for a while, I finally got it to move. So time to go. Now this is actually what it looks like right behind it. You could clearly see there's these little lines right there. If you could see them, I don't want to really point my finger, but it's in there. That's actually where it counts, you know, like how fast you're going. Obviously the speed sensor has a lot of buildup on it, so I'll have to use like a screwdriver to clean it up, and maybe it's gonna work. I pulled out the speed sensor, guys. This is what it looks like. It just needs to be cleaned up a lot, and maybe if I insert it back in there, everything's gonna do well. But guys, normally these things, they don't remove this easy. A lot of times they're very stuck, so if you're stuck, I'm really sorry. But the way I actually removed it, I put the screwdriver like over here a little bit, and I start just prying it very lightly. But be careful, guys, because this portion over here, like right in the back, right there with the little grooves, it is actually really soft metal. As you can see, I did not bend mine, but you could really easily bend it, and then you could cause an ABS problem like that. But they look pretty clean for the most part. I just took a piece of like one of this paper towels here, and just wiped it down. It looks pretty clean. It looks okay. I mean, I don't see like why this thing would be broken. It seems like everything is okay with it. I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in there and put everything back together, and let's see if my ABS lights will clear. Okay guys, I just kind of eyeballed it, and I stuck it in there just a little bit, so I think it's gonna be okay the way it is. We will see. So it's time for me to reinstall everything. So okay guys, this is basically installed. As you can see, I first needed to install this piece, put the bolt back in here. This is a technically like a Torx 47. I think using a Torx 50 is a little bit of an overkill, because as you can see, it cut like new grooves in there. But at the same time, this will prevent it from you know, getting stripped. So it worked out for me, but just pulling it out, it's kind of tough. And then you basically put your brakes back on, just this whole thing. And you're using like 18mm, obviously, to put them like in the back, as I said. But simply, guys, it's just like 3 bolts just to change your rotors out. You know, it's very, very, very simple. And that's it. So now let's go ahead and put the tire back on and see if the ABS lights are there. They're pretty much going to be there. I'll have to clear them, and we're going to have to go through a few little steps in order to clear them. So anyways, guys, the tire is back on. Now it's the moment of truth.